Not even joking, I legit just got back home because I was like, dang, I'm gonna be out when this Sonic Frontiers gameplay drops. And I've heard some mixed things here and there, but I ain't worried about them. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna comment as I go and break it down. How we doing here? First IGN first gameplay. What we working with? Oh, it's commentated.
We've got gameplay, we've got previews, and we've got interviews from the developers who made it all happen. All month
that was definitely a cut.
Into what you can expect when the game makes its way to you later down the road. First up, we've
visually, I'm interested.
Gameplay focusing on exploring the mysterious island that Sonic suddenly finds himself stranded on at the start of the game. Be sure to
thought they're gonna give us a name, but it's not.
Don't miss anything.
I'll throw out June. Okay, so it's not just now. Some more news as we go. I'm liking the landscape. This is looking like some type of maybe factory, robo factory maybe. I'm liking the very not so plain landscape. It gives you a lot of different terrain to traverse, and when you have an open world S game, that's gonna be nice. Oh, and the verticality, that's so nice. Gives you such a nice scale of the world, and Sonic is Sonic, so he's gonna be able to travel the world nicely. I saw that pop in there, but it's nice though. The springs, okay. So, okay. The music is it's more like ambiance rather than straight up a music track. It's kind of what I expect for like an open world type game like this. Breath of the Wild was really the same, how they focused more on the ambiance rather than trying to have a banging soundtrack in there because of the tone of the game and the nature of it being open world. And like I said, the narrative in the first place, it fit to have more of the ambiance type feel. And Sonic Frontiers, I'm definitely seeing is going to have a similar thing. I'm liking that he's not going so fast so we can actually see him traverse the landscape, because Sonic is Sonic, you know what I'm saying? But if you speed past everything, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. Okay. There's a whole lot to just explore in this one place. This reminds me of like one of the levels in, I believe it's a Noki Bay in a Super Mario Sunshine, how you spray the spots on the wall and then the walls like go in like cave in, and then you have like a path that you could traverse all the way to the top. I'm not sure if it's Noki Bay, but it's the one where you look up into the sun. That stage, that one. That's what this reminds me of. Okay. Ground run mechanics look smooth. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, is there like a climbing thing that Sonic can do? Because it seems like he was running along the walls a lot, but I like that you can climb and take your time, maybe traverse around some more. I like the reflection on the wheel right there. Nice attention to detail. I need him to look down from here, please. The reflections are really, so you have grind rails and then the spring, so you get both. Oh, ooh, okay. And now you're at the top. Just like with these, you can, okay, so you can do that not rocket spin dash, but the one where you quick land, that fast alter right there. So there was a grind rail section back there, so you can both either take the grind rail back up to the spring immediately like this, but it also had the wall climbing section where you can just take your time and see as you go. Gives you a little bit more replay value for certain sections. Oh, what's this down here? I saw that thing pop out of render distance, but the distance is still pretty far. I mean, Sonic ain't no best friend of water, but I mean, hey, whatever this is, maybe we'll have some sort of equipment or ability. That's one of the things I really wanted for this game, to have some sort of equipment or ability, something to where we're not just using Sonic's speed, but speed just for running, but using his speed and a lot of other facets to really give him, really can make a really cool combat and exploration type aspect to it. Because he's fast, but I mean, you know how many things you could do when you're fast, not just running, fighting, traversing, all that type of stuff. I mean, Sonic can run on water, but still, maybe he wants to dive. Maybe we'll get some type of diving suit to where Sonic can actually not die underwater. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Yes, sir. Have him look down there. Getting the sense of scale in these type of games is really, really important. You know, when you can take your way back down, grind rails. People, you know, one thing about Sonic fans don't know how to be happy. They really try to complain about grind rails just being in the air. out of nowhere when one grind rails in video games are typically like that anyway. You played Kid Icarus Uprising, they just were able to get away with it because Palutena was like, you know, I can make the grind rails for you and make them appear however I want them to. I don't have to change them up, which is really good for their narrative. But in Sonic, it's always just been like literally so far in the air to where it doesn't make sense for it to logistically be the way it is. But it's Sonic, they can do what they want with the grind rails. It's just grind rails and it looks cool and it works. Always, whether it be Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, any of those games. Okay. So really, see, I'm liking, like I said, I'm liking how the terrain is like a whole bunch of mini Sonic sections, not just like plain fields for Sonic to just run through. Because Breath of the Wild, Link is not Sonic. He's gonna take his time going through there, but you have things like the cell cloth and other ways so you can just traverse faster. And of course, everybody wants to run with Sonic over a nice open space, but also it would get boring, it would get uninteresting, it would get empty. I wonder if Sonic could run all the way out here around the circumference of the island. That'd be really nice. And yeah, people were complaining about all these things in the air, but all of these are connected in certain sections for a reason. Plus, Sonic's always been like that, grind rails floating, connected from one to the other. And the game genuinely looks good. Of course, this is just a taste of what we're going to see later down the line, but the game genuinely looks good. But like I said, Sonic fans don't like being happy. They don't like being happy. It's like you give them something good, they're going to want to purposely, intentionally find any ounce of bad in it. Just say, you know what, this game's not going to be good. There's no hope. It's going to be just like the bad games. And man, Sonic messed it up again, man. Shut up. Come on, man. At least enjoy the good you see. Like this is still good. Of course, I'd like to see more interaction with maybe enemies in these type of landscapes. Now it's just landscape, but I like to see more opposition. Like, oh, there's some enemies right there. Like this is still cool. And how it's almost like a cutscene when you're on the grind rails and stuff like that. Makes you able to go off the beaten linear path. So it's like, yeah, the grind rail's done, but you got the extra equipment. You have a spring to go right back out of the grind rail, collect the rings again. You could either take these grind rails and do these a little almost like Sonic secret section or Sonic secret level section, or just run up the mountain and go back off the beaten path, quote unquote, and explore whatever's on that mountain itself too. I wonder what these hearts are for. That's a nice waterfall over there. It's gonna transition. No, it just leaves. But I really like if we can get something like extreme gear. Just to, I know Sonic could run on the walls and stuff like that, but just something to make the gameplay more fun. Some type of equipment or some type of gear, specifically extreme gear. I would like that, so we can start doing maybe some tricks when you go off the springs and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. But the narrative of the game probably doesn't call for that. It's like an ancient temple type thing. This is definitely the Frontiers symbol, or one of the first symbols we saw for Sonic Frontiers on the very first teaser, with the light blue lining going around it. Okay, we got puzzles in this. Okay, it's like I said, instead of just it being the cutscene that they figured out, we can actually do puzzles with Sonic and that don't involve this running and collecting. You actually have some things to figure out. Maybe you need certain type of abilities or equipment. You can only do them at a certain amount of time. That's cool. This almost seems like a times. This is definitely some sort of new ability he has gotten. It almost seemed like a time shortener, so you can still run like normal, but he's actually going way faster in the game. But to us, he's going like normal speed. That's why I created that tornado. What is this? In Pokemon Coliseum? Dang, we're gonna find somebody with an Entei down here. And there's two people complain about this, but like I said, this is literally just how Sonic operates, always. Now we can just see it, even though we've always been able to see it. It makes no sense to complain about it when there's a reason why it is the way it is, and it works. Okay, maybe I wonder if those signposts are some type of markers to begin or and in some sort of challenge, and there maybe there's a certain time limit. Oh, see, look at there was a speed ramp that you could have jumped off of, but he didn't go on it. And there's rings up there to collect and probably go right towards that grind rope section. But no, he took the ground, and they could explore all these different trees. This bird tailing this man. Absolutely. But yeah, he took a whole different way, so you can really travel a whole lot in the air. You could travel a lot on the ground, through the streams, through the mountain. This seems like just one section of the world, because now we're back to this tower here. I'm liking that we can see how the game generally operates, which is I think the point of this. But like he said, throughout June we're gonna get more updates on Sonic Frontiers, and I want to see that. I want to see more battles, because I think that's probably the biggest thing that we got from that initial 39-second teaser was like battling, and we were like, yo, that looks so good. And we get to see some of the other traversing and battle sequences too. Wish there was some more battling in this too, but they can't give us all that at once. So now we got like Super Mario Galaxy puzzles. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to go like boom, 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 boom. Okay, I mean this also works. That also works. Okay, so we got to, yeah, these start. I guess you don't hit the signpost to start the puzzles, but they're just like telling you where puzzles or quests, quote unquote, are. It just gives you a good idea what generally, like, yeah, here's a signpost again, and some sort of equipment or vehicle. Sounds like a timer. Okay, what did that do? It's like there's a whole lot of impact and energy that Sonic is able to utilize to affect the world around him. It was really interesting, but that's actually it for the footage. Let me know what you guys think about it, because that was actually 7 minutes. 7 minutes I enjoyed personally, so we can see like a general feel of how the game moves and operates. We get the scale of horizontally and verticality of the world. It really helps you in a sense of what the game is going to be like, but I want to see more battle stuff next time, because that would make a lot more interesting footage. But yeah, that's my overview and breakdown, and really just my general thoughts. Of course, I may do another Sonic Frontiers video of things, like 5 big things that'll really shake up this game in a positive way. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Thank you all for watching, and see y'all next time we do Sonic Frontiers coverage. I feel like I've said Forces sometime. If I did, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but yeah, Sonic Frontiers. See y'all when we do more Sonic Frontiers, or stick around, subscribe for some other content of mine. I got plenty of it. Subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned. You want to see more of that. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.